live. The first time I actually I went live a couple of times, but I haven't been consistent at it. So, but this is my second day, second time in Metro Detroit going live. And the reason why I wanted to go live is because oftentimes I see these opportunities in business, right? But everybody sees opportunity in business. What matters in business is how you are able to capitalize on that. That is the most important aspect of business. Now, these are the things that I'm going to be teaching at the Female Founders Institute. The Female Founders Institute is going to go to educate women on entrepreneurship and innovation. And so I think that it's a really important thing to do because this is going to have a massive impact on society. This is going to have a massive impact on society. Think about this. Think about this. And I'm so grateful to be able to do this here in Metro Detroit. Metro Detroit is a powerful, powerful community of people. And that's what makes Metro Detroit, Metro Detroit. There's something special about this place. And I'm predicting that we are going to have massive, massive change of AI that's going to come in and revolutionize these industries, whether it be auto industry, whether it be there's so many different industries that AI could, penetrate. And even if one of those ideas, think about this, even if one of those ideas becomes $1 billion brand, think about that. Think about the impact of what it's going to do for the economy in the Metro Detroit area. This is what I see as a massive, massive opportunity. This is an opportunity never seen in history. There was the industrial, I was speaking to my cousin, he's my second cousin, Peter, and I remember I was in Chicago. Okay. I was in Chicago and I was driving because had all my stores in Chicago when I was with Cricket Wireless. And he goes, Rose, you're living through three different eras: the revolution, he says, the technology. This is the technology revolution, and I forgot the other one. He named three, and I can't remember the other one. And it's so interesting because I'm so grateful to be part of Metro Detroit because I realized and I recognized that the spirit of entrepreneurship was born here in me in Metro Detroit. The spirit of an entrepreneur. I asked Tim Draper. This is a true story. I was having lunch with Tim Draper and I was asking him. Some of you may not know who Tim Draper is, but Tim Draper is I call him the godfather of venture capital. That's what I put on. I had the opportunity to meet him and have several dinners with him. And I said, how do you know if it's a real entrepreneur? Like how do you mitigate some of your losses? Because sometimes you can invest into a founder and I've seen him raise hundreds of millions of dollars and then go bankrupt. And he goes, I look for those type of entrepreneurs that just keep going. And it made me laugh because it reminded me of, when I was an entrepreneur. I'm always an entrepreneur at heart. I'm 100% an entrepreneur at heart. I'm now an investor and I get to invest into entrepreneurs. And I always try to look for people who remind me of myself in some ways. You know, I I remember I remember one of the reasons why I wanted to invest into Nicole Brill skincare. And one of the reasons why I wanted to invest into her is because I never saw such heart and soul. Like, she was telling me stories and it was making me laugh. She's a quite a funny lady. And this is Melania Trump's makeup artist. And I got to spend several months with her and talking and learning about business. And that girl was really unique. And she actually wrote down everything I taught her. She would like literally go and write it down. She would go and write it down. And she would implement these things. So I was the one who told Nicole that she should launch with a front facing uh, product. And I gifted her her domain, NicoleBrill.com. She didn't own that one, so I gifted that to her. And I see that she launched her front facing product on NicoleBrill.com, her lipstick, the first lip. That's what she called the piggyback off of, uh, well, the election, I guess. And being Melania's makeup artist, I guess she could do that. So I thought that was pretty innovative of her. Anyways, so I wanted to just share my thoughts with you because what I see that's going to be here in Metro Detroit is going to be massive. It will be massive. And the thing that's going to make it so massive is the people here. We have some of the greatest minds. People from all over the world come to University of Michigan. And I hear there's a lot of great people that come out of Michigan State. I was talking to my broker the other day, well, actually today, and he was talking to me about some of the great minds that came out of Michigan State. Sometimes I get confused. And he was talking about how Dan Gilbert, he's the owner of Quicken Loans, and the amazing work he did in downtown to invest into that city. Incredible. Thank you, Dan. And so many people that make Detroit great is what is so special about it. And until you can come here and really immerse yourself into the culture of Metro Detroit, well, I'm predicting the Lions is going to win this year, and I'm banking on it. No, I'm kidding. I don't bet. I don't bet in sports. I only bet in business, but I got to take calculated risks. Well, over and out. Rose Vitale. Like and subscribe, but of course, only if you love my cat.